I want to make a review about the new Megadeth album by the name The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead of 2022. First of all, I have to say that this is one of the most diverse, let's say, albums about the opinions about this album. If you will find, if you will go and find the reviews, for example, in Metallum, in Encyclopedia Metallum, you will see that everyone there has a different opinion. You have some people that they are against this album at all, some other people that for them this is a great album, and other people this album is something between these two opinions, about these two extremes. Okay, let's see now uh, what's going on about this album. Also, is my opinion, so I understand that maybe there will be people that will not agree, but here I will say my opinion. First of all, I have to say that for many years Megadeth, they made not so good albums. Some albums they were a little bit okay. Maybe for me the greatest last album of them was Euthanasia. Okay, Euthanasia. From there they made, and afterwards they made some good albums. For example, The System Has Failed, 13, Endgame. They were good albums, but not something wow, not something great. Until before some years, they made Dystopia. And for me, Dystopia, it was one great album, like with many elements, very close to the old good days of Megadeth. For example, for me, Dystopia was so close to the golden era of Rust in Peace, golden era of Megadeth. Not exactly the same way as Rust in Peace, but something so strong. So I expected after years after Dystopia that they will make also a great album. Unfortunately, in my point of view, this album is not so great. Maybe it's not so also awful. You can find here some good songs. Steve DiGiorgio also from Sadus, from Death. Also, he played here the bass. Also, in one song you can listen Ice-T as a guest. I think in Night Stalkers song. But in general, this album is not so great as Dystopia. We had also the whole situation about Dave Elveson, the whole problem that came out, but I will not speak about it. Here we have an album that we can listen that Megadeth, they are tired, in my opinion, in my point of view, or even specifically, Dave Mustaine, he is tired. Unfortunately, some good songs, Night Stalkers, for example, Dogs of Chernobyl, will be back. This is our great songs. But there are also songs like Celebutant, for example, if I'm not sure, Killing Time, that you can say, wow, these songs, they are like Super Collider, the most awful, for me, album of Megadeth. Unfortunately. So um, the cover art. The cover art is okay, let's say. Something between the cover art of Dystopia and something between the cover art of So Far So Good So What. Okay, something like that. Vic here, it's okay, but not so also great. But here, the most important thing is the music. So if you ask me, I will put something like 6 to 7 if it is the top. If 10 is the top, I will put here something like between 6 to 7 points, but not more, unfortunately. And if this will be the last album of Megadeth, this is not so good because Dystopia before it was a great, great album. So from Israel, from Jerusalem, stay metal and stay heavy.